Alrighty, folks. Sorry I'm a bit late in coming on here, but I wanted to go take a shower and shit and all that good jazz. So, it's all good. So, I already knew it was 14 and 2. I wish YouTube would actually give me some credit here. When somebody comments, I don't get any credit for it, apparently. I don't know why. They wait, but 13 and 2, number one seed. It's funny how I had people texting me on Facebook. We lost. I can't believe we fucking lost. 5 minutes left in the game. Game ain't fucking over. Don't tell me we fucking lost. Multiple friends. We lost this game. Fuck. I'm like, screw this shit. But, yeah, I didn't want to come on right away. I wanted to take a shower because I was jumping up and down. I was all sweaty from running up and down all this shit. But, we're going to do it like this. We're going to bring back the song of the 90s. Whoop, that is. Whoop, that is. Whoop, that is. I don't give a shit. We don't play the Rams. If we're either going to play the Cowboys or the Vikings or some fucking team like that. So I ain't bring on the Cowgirls since they apparently won. Bring them some bitches on. We'll beat them. 13 and 2, number one seed. Boom. Lit up like a Christmas tree. I'm going to do my dance. Like, dun, dun, dun. Who that nation? Number one. I wasn't worried. Like I said, I had numerous people telling me we were going to lose this game. I'm like, you know what? We ain't losing this fucking game. This ain't happening. Ain't losing. No way. Now, got to play Carolina and who the hell is the quarterback? Jim Bob blow me? I don't even know who the hell backup quarterback is because Cam Newton, they shut his ass down last week. Yep. Home field goes through the Superdome, folks. Home field. We ain't going another road game till we hit Atlanta. And that's not a road game because we own Atlanta. Atlanta Stadium. We own them bastards. Here's the situation where, okay, are we going to rest our starters? Fuck no. I don't want us to rest anything. I don't want anything rested because Kamara, so many records were broken in this game. Kamara needs one touchdown to get 19 to break Dalton Hilliard's all-time record 18. Ingram's 70, 80 yards short of Deuce's all-time record. Let me see how many he got because I don't remember. He get 35. He needed like 150. So Ingram's like 115 short or some shit like that. Michael Thomas is the all-time lead in reception in Saints history in a season. I think he's at like 110 or 112 now. Let's add this up. 28, 38, 42, 46, 53, 58, 68, 70, 78, 82, 86, 91. 10, 101, 102, 109. Shit, he's at 120. Fuck, Kamara's damn near got 90. Fuck, Mike Thomas got 120 receptions. That's a record right there. Yeah, it's a hell of a win. I don't know. I don't know whose guys' names. Let's see who else. I think Breeze got the 4,000 because he passed for like 300 and something, 320, 330. He passed for, the magic number is 326. So if I do my math correctly, and, sometimes I usually do, it's not an exact science. He had 3666 coming in. So 300 is 3966 and 20s. Oh, my God. Breeze is going to be 3992. Fuck no. Breeze needs to get in there and complete an 8-yard pass so we can get his ass to 4,000. Breeze needs to start next week. Sorry, we need to give him the 4,000. Helmets are flimsy anyway. I don't see the whole point. We should do some celebration. There's no reason why 57 people should watch. We should have 57 likes because, everybody should like that we kicked ass. Usually I'm not really a one for sucker on liking. If you want to like, that's fine. But shit, this is celebration. I care about stats. Fuck yeah. I care about everything. I don't want all these pussy ass players in here. I think I want Teddy Bridgewater starting. Fuck no. I'd rather have Taysom Hill starting. We need to save Bridgewater for 2 years down the road. But I'm not a fan of resting your players, because if you rest your players, they're basically sitting around for 2 weeks. I mean, outside of practice. And, history does not dictate very well. I mean, yeah, in 2009, okay, whatever, but that's a different team than this team. This team's got a lot of adversity they fought through and everything, but I don't believe in resting your starters. At least play them like a preseason game. The last preseason game. Oh, no, not the last. It's like the second. Put Breeze in for, put him in for like a series or something. Put the starters in for like at least one series and then rest them. Because I don't think it's good practice to have them not playing a game in 2+ weeks. Because you're going to play a wild card team who just played the week before. And they're going to be ready. Of course, we're going to be rested up, but you don't want rust. I've seen it too many times with teams. They rest their starters and then they get the shit kicked out of them. Oh, fuck. What's his name? Had Antonio Brown had 200 yards receiving? Fuck that shit. I don't care if he gets 300 yards. Big Ben and the Steelers are looking out now. Hell, I want Breeze to get 4,000. I mean, Breeze said he don't care about stats, but, whatever. Because Breeze has got to own every stat in NFL history before the NFL recognizes that Breeze is the greatest of all time. I mean, if Brady's winning in one fucking stat, Brady's the greatest. I mean, how are you the greatest quarterback of all time when you're 5-2 or whatever the hell he's in? He lost 2 Super Bowls and he cheated to win 3 out of 5. How are you the greatest? In my opinion, Joe Montana is way better than Brady. Although Joe Montana was a system quarterback in the West Coast, just like Tom Brady's a system quarterback with Belichick. And to some extent, you can argue that Breeze is a system quarterback with Peyton. You can argue that. But, that's right. I want us to get to I'm telling you, our offense is not sharp enough yet. We need to go out there against Carolina, make a statement play, drive down the field, go up 7-0, and then pull our players out. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see our players resting. Now, whether or not Sean's going to do it, I don't know. Personally, I would not rest a damn player. Period. I'd have the defense play for one drive. I'd have the offensive starters play for one drive. And I would have Ted Ginn play the entire game. Because Ted Ginn's been out 10 weeks. He did some good tonight. But still, fuck, we need to drop 100 on them bastards. But I see a lot of rust here. Defense is pretty damn good. Offense, I still see a lot of rust. I don't feel confident. And normally I'd say no Breeze, but I want him in for a goddamn series. I want his ass in there for one series. Period. I don't care what anybody says. Now, I'm not the coach of the team, but, I don't believe in sitting down. I don't believe in resting. They already get a bye week. What the hell I need 2 for? Like Bobby Abe was saying, you're going to get back-to-back bye weeks. If you ain't played a game in 21 days, what the hell good is it going to do if you can't win? You could rest for 6 months. If you don't win that first playoff game, this means nothing. 14-2, number 1 seed, means absolutely nothing. You got to go out there and prove that you're the number 1 seed and take care of business. The referees actually gave us a lot of good calls today, which I was kind of surprised. But I already know what. I want to see Hill. I don't really want to see Bridgewater. I want to see Hill play. Yeah, Hill threw an interception today, but that's not his fault because Sean Payton's he lollygags with all this bullshit. I don't know. He overthinks things sometimes. It's like, the Tommy Lee Lewis reverse last week and then the fake. I'm seriously wanting Drew Brees to catch a pass this year. I just I like stuff like that. I pull in gadgets plays in Madden. But he's probably going to sit the starters and whatever. He's the coach. I just don't like when people – I didn't like it when they sat the starters in 09. I don't like when they were sitting them now. I'm telling you, sometimes when you sit the starters, it comes back to bite you in the ass. You think the offense is still clicking on all cylinders? I don't. I don't think they're still sitting on a. See, there's the thing. I'm going to bring up the Jim Moore emotion. Go on YouTube, look up Jim Moore or Ron Swoboda. When Ron Swoboda says meaningless game, and watch Jim Moore's reaction. There are no meaningless games. Every game, you're paying these dudes millions of fucking dollars. Let them earn their money. I mean, yeah, I want to go 14-2. He might. If I was the coach, I would have the offense play one series. And I'm not convinced the offense is clicking on all cylinders. Okay? I want them to prove we're the number one seed. Yeah, we beat Carolina. Sure, we're going to beat Carolina again. They fucking suck. How the hell are you going to get hurt with one play? Hey, he gets hurt, he gets hurt. Whatever. It's not meant to be. Somebody gets hurt, it's not meant to be. It's not called sit on your ass and earn $20 million. It's called go in the game and earn your money. I don't like the fact that people sit down. Hey, when you do a good job in your game and at your job, when you do a good job, does your boss say, "Oh, take an additional week off and no, just take 2 weeks off, go sit down, have some fun, come back in 2 weeks really refreshed and we'll take care of this." No. Boss pats you on the back and says, "See you tomorrow." I do believe that they should get some time off in practice, couple of days, 3-4 days, that's fun, but no. I already know what Bridgewater has. Go check out what he had in the preseason. I want the starters to play one series. Then y'all could put in Bridgewater, Hill, y'all could put in the practice squad players. I don't care. I don't believe in sitting down. I don't believe in that stuff. I'm not going to sit a player that gets $20 million a year. Screw that. These players get way too much money to sit down. That was a different team. This is a different team than 2009. You don't know how to respond. 2009, we had a lot of veterans. You could do that. We don't have a lot of veterans on this team. We have first, second, third-year players. Other than Breeze, who do we have? Look, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying what I would do. Who knows what Sean Payton's going to do? He may rest people. I personally just want to get the kinks out. All right. Think of it this way. Okay? Think of it like this. Would you like to play another game in Dallas? Like Dallas, or like last week where the offense goes down the shitter and the defense has got to save you? No. Of course, Breeze knows what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. Put him in for one series. I'm not saying one quarter. Put him in for a series. Let him go down the field. Score a touchdown. Okay, there you go. 7-0. Offense is clicking. The defense is clicking. Then you put the backups in for time play. There is no meaningless time. Nothing. No meaningless time. Or meaningless games. There's y'all have your opinions. I have mine. It is what it is. But oh yeah, they're gonna re-sign him, and he's not gonna fucking play. They're gonna sit his ass on the bench. All right, we signed this tackle, Cornelius, whatever his name is. We signed him yesterday, the day before, and then we cut him yesterday. We got that guy Simi Cobbs last week, or 2 weeks ago. He ain't playing. Why the hell are we signing players that don't fucking play? We had Brandon Marshall the entire fucking month. I'm starting to wonder. I think Sean Payton has this thing called charity cases where I don't think Des Bryant would have fucking played. He just wants these players, and then he wants to pay them money to do nothing. Think about it. Brandon Marshall was ready to go 2-3 weeks ago. Why didn't he fucking play? Think about it. We needed a wide receiver, and Sean Payton would not play him. We don't need a wide receiver now. We got Ted Ginn back. What the hell do we need Marshall back for? We don't need Marshall now. It's futile. And who the hell? And to sign Marshall, you need to have a roster spot. We don't have a roster spot. You're going to have to cut somebody. Who the hell are you going to cut? You know? I mean, can we cut Ken Crawley? Is he still fucking around? I ain't heard Ken Crawley in like 18 years. I mean, why is he still on this goddamn team? I never did like that son of a bitch. Why is he on my team still? You know, get rid of Ken Crawley and just, you know, there you go. Get rid of him. Sign Brandon Marshall. Pro Gamer, you know, you got Joe Philbin as your head coach. I would worry. Josh McDaniels is a hell of a lot better than Joe Philbin. He got shafted in Denver, okay? But y'all should go get that coach in college. That's what y'all should go get that guy, what's his name? The hell's that college dude? Herman or something? I go get him. That dude's an offensive guru. Yeah, oh, watch. McCarthy's going to sign with somebody. I don't want him. I pray to God that McCarthy don't come in our division. Because Carolina might get rid of Ron Rivera. Atlanta might dump Quinn. And Tampa Bay might dump whoever the hell's coaching that team. Hell, we might have a clean sweep in the division. All right, WHODAT discussion. Thanks for coming in. I watched your video last night when I was at work because that's the only time I could watch it. I'm telling you right now, it's like, okay, Sean Payton, we went 7-9 3 years in a row. What did we do last year and what did we do this year? I'm telling you, the Packers made a mistake in letting McCarthy go. Because what the hell are they going to do? Sure, you got Aaron Rodgers, but who the hell else you got? Half that team's going to be a free agent next year. So, you know. Yeah, Pelicans lost again. Not really a surprise there. Pelicans suck ass. Boy, my friend's really observant. The second fumble cost the Steelers the game. You think so? Jimmy Graham's washed up. Devontae Adams is pretty good. It's not that he adapted. It's got nothing to do with Sean Payton. You know why the Saints became good all of a sudden? It's because they hired someone called Jeff Ireland, who Miami said, get the fuck out of here. Jeff Ireland is the one, the assistant GM. He's the one that said, hey, let's go get Kamara. Let's go get what's his name. I mean, the goddamn Saints wanted to go draft Patrick Mahomes for Christ's sakes. Could you imagine Patrick Mahomes sitting on a bench for 3 years? That's a wasted draft pick. Jeff Ireland said, no. Let's go get this kid Ramczyk. He's pretty good. Look what Ramczyk did. If Sean Payton would have had his way, he would have drafted goddamn Mahomes. And if we would have drafted Mahomes, we would have never had a Marcus Williams. I'm not Marcus Williams. We would have never had Lattimore. And you know what Lattimore did for us? So, you know, and I seriously doubt we passed on Kamara 3 or 4 times. I don't think we would have drafted Kamara either. You know? I mean, obviously I wasn't there and I don't know what happened. But I'm telling you, we suck on draft picks. We suck. 4 years in a row, we drafted shitty fucking players. And the only good player we had, Brandon Cooks, said, screw this. I don't want to be here anymore. So, you know, Jeff Ireland was like, hey, we need to draft good players. Because he did it in Miami. Look what he did in Miami. He drafted that Miami playoff team. Miami might go to the playoffs this year. Who knows? But he drafted Tannehill. He drafted all the Moons. Well, that's, you know. No, that's what I'm saying. Stills is a good receiver. Vaccaro, I don't like Vaccaro. I have no idea about it. I have no idea about the AFC. You have to talk to an AFC specialist there. I don't follow the AFC. I follow the Saints. That's about it. I don't even watch the other games anymore. I just stick with the Saints, and that's, I keep track of the scores. I'm guessing Tennessee's still in the hunt. I don't know. Miami was like 7-7. Cleveland's like 7-7-1. Cleveland. You know what's going to happen? The Browns are going to fire Greg Williams. And then Bruce Arians is going to come out of retirement and coach the Browns. Either that or Greg Williams is going to be like, fuck this, I don't want to coach the Browns. And he's going to walk. I'm telling you. I know they're out, but they're still 7-7-1. If they would have got rid of goddamn Hugh Jackson years ago, they would have, And people don't pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm not saying Cleveland's in the playoffs. I'm saying they're 7-7-1. They actually have a goddamn winning record. Hugh Jackson didn't know what the hell he was doing. And I mean, ever since the Bengals got Hugh Jackson, they ain't won a damn game. That dude, Hugh Jackson, if you put him on your team, you guarantees to lose every fucking game. Hell, Hugh Jackson, if Hugh Jackson coaches Green Bay, they go 0-16. They wouldn't win a goddamn game. I mean, what's the point? Hugh Jackson's like, I didn't want to draft Mayfield. I wanted to draft that other kid. Mayfield, he wanted to draft Mahomes. He didn't want Mayfield. So, how the hell do you keep your job after going 3-36-1? How the fuck? If you were working at a place and you continuously screwed up and your boss was like, look, you can't do this. Okay, you can't do this. Okay. They'd fire you. They'd be like, look, your service is no longer needed. I mean, Yeah, they had a wide receiver. His name was Josh Gordon. And the NFL keeps screwing that man over. It's funny. It's funny how you can kill somebody and you can still play in the NFL. And you could beat your wife and you could still play in the NFL. But if you smoke dope, you're banned for life. I don't, and I'm not advocating all this dope because I don't do any of that shit. But it just strikes me as funny that the NFL takes preferences over smoking. But it's perfectly okay to beat your wife. No problem. You'll get off scot-free. It's perfectly okay in the case of Ray Lewis to murder people and get off and still play in the NFL. It's perfectly fine. You can do that. Roger Goodell turns a blind eye to that. But, Ray Rice didn't come back when he hit his wife. But yeah, Adrian Peterson beat the crap out of his kid. He came back. I'm thinking beating the crap out of your kids is a little more serious than smoking dope, okay? Yeah, maybe Josh Gordon has a problem, and, he said he's going to step away. But seriously, what do they think's going to happen? I mean, the Kareem Hunt situation, he hit that woman in February. How the hell did they wait till December? Seriously. How the hell did no one know for 10 months that Kareem Hunt hit a woman, and all of a sudden it comes up out of the thin air, out of the blue, it just magically TMZ gets the footage. NFL was sitting on that. They knew all about it. NFL's like, we don't pay people for videos. Okay? TMZ buys the rights to the video. Then all of a sudden the NFL wants to suspend them and ban them for life. Probably. Well, from what I heard, that woman was attacking him. That woman hit him or something. But that doesn't give you the right to hit women. No matter even if a woman hits you, you don't hit women. Period. Just walk away, because it's going to cause, especially if you're in a high situation like that. Women do that on purpose. I mean, players' salaries are out there on the internet. You can find how much people get paid. Women, there are a lot of gold diggers out there. I'm telling you, they do this on purpose. They start shit on purpose, get it on camera to blackmail you. And then if you don't do what they do, then they'll send it off to the NFL. They do this on purpose. You know, I mean, that could have been a set-up deal. You don't know. I don't know. But how the hell something happens in February? Think about this. If the NFL would have actually got off their ass, because Roger Goodell don't give a shit about anything, obviously, this dude gets paid $40 million a year to do nothing. Greatest job in the world. They don't flex games in week 17. The NFL don't do that unless they change the rules. They never flex for 17. Think about this. If the NFL would have found this out in February and Kareem Hunt didn't play this whole year, you think the Chiefs would have the record they have now? It would change the whole lineup. You think the Rams, you think the Chiefs would be what, 12-4, whatever the hell they're going to finish with a record, 13-3? I don't think they would have won 10 games if Hunt won there. So they purposely just screwed out all the other AFC teams out. Well, Matt Ryan has actually won a playoff game. I mean, he does suck ass. But that's a toss-up. Yeah, I know. I don't like to talk about stuff that's outside the Saints, but people bring up topics and I don't know, bullshit. But hey Tom. But anyway, I don't know what, I apologize for all that bullshit. But I apologize for getting off topic. But Matt Ryan sucks. Scam Newton sucks. Oh, wait, let's go back to this. Melted ice sucks. Well, I just speak, what I say is my opinion. I'm not, I'm going to say it's just, there's a lot of fishy stuff. I don't trust the NFL, never did. Not since Roger Goodell with that Bounty Gate crap. The only thing I watch is the Saints games. That's it. I don't watch any other NFL teams. Period. I keep track of it on Facebook and Google, but damn right we won home field advantage. I've never liked Cam Newton. I hated that bastard when he was in Auburn. I hate that bastard now. I will hate Cam Newton to the day I die. Melted ice melts. But wait, don't feel advantage. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Black and gold to the Super Bowl. Like I said, we're going to bring out the whoop, that is. Whoop, that is. Whoop, that is. We're going to bring back the cha-ching, bada bing. Cha-ching, bang. Ching. We're going to bring back all the old references. Why not? This is cause for celebration. Saints, I got people telling me on Facebook, oh, you're 13-2. The Saints still suck. I'm like, yeah, don't be jealous of my team. Don't be jealous of my team because we whooped your team. Yeah, we lost to Dallas. Who cares? That's Dallas' Super Bowl. Oh, a lot of the Cowgirls fans on my YouTube page, on my regular page. I have a few friends that tell me that we lost to Tampa. So if y'all lost to Tampa, so you can't be that good. Go on to NFL. There's a page called NFL Yellow, and they broadcast all the NFL. It's pirated crap. I go on there like almost every morning, and I constantly Saints fans take over that page, but we got the other fans saying, "Oh, the Saints suck. They lost to the Cowboys and the Bucks. They should have beat those teams. They're not good." I'm like, the hell planet are you from? The Saints got the hardest schedule in the league. Don't feel advantage. We got to get back to what Mr. Lionel Lewis was saying. Don't feel advantage. None of this other talk about. I don't really like to. I'll talk about non-Saints related crap on my regular page, but I gotta run my. I forgot to put this code in. Hold on a minute. I forgot to put the code in for the, that's the email if for some reason anybody actually wants to do PayPal and pay a few dollars. You don't have to. I just run it by. It is what it is. Black and gold to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl runs through NOLA. I don't care if we get the Cowgirls, we'll beat them. Minnesota, I don't care. We'll beat them. I don't care who the hell we play. I don't care if we play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I don't care if we play the Rams in the NFC. I don't care. They got to come to our place, period. Now, I want to see, when I'm watching NFL Good Morning Football tomorrow morning, I want to see. Now, Kay Adams is hot. Not only is she hot, she's a Bears fan, but she reps the WHODAT Nation. She's the only one on that show that actually says WHODAT and does it. Nate Burleson, that idiot, he picked the Panthers last week, that moron. And the other two stooges on that show. I want to see what they talk about. I guarantee you those bastards are going to be talking about, well, the Steelers should have beat the Saints, and the Saints got lucky. I'm going to be so pissed. I will fly down to New York and just, please, put me on that show. A W is a W. I don't care if it's 2-0 or 30-29. A win is a win, sloppy or not. And that brings me back to my whole point. Play the starters for a series, and I don't like Tampa Bay. I never did. Well, 2002, I didn't like them. Besides, Tampa Bay cost me damn $100 when I put a bet on for the Tampa Bay Raiders Super Bowl. I seem to forget that John Gruden knew their goddamn playbook. That's how he won a freaking Super Bowl. He knew the Raiders playbook. They didn't change anything. So, I mean, but hell, we got the home field, the dome field advantage. Dome field advantage, people. We gonna rock this to the Super Bowl. We beating Carolina 14-2. We got this whole thing on lockdown. I said it at the beginning of the year, 14-2. People look at me like I was crazy. What? Saints ain't winning 14 games. They got the hardest schedule in the league. I said, the only reason why the Rams won 13 is because they got the easiest schedule in the league. I mean, think about it. Arizona twice. Seattle, 49ers. Now, if they would have had Garoppolo, maybe they would have did something. I don't know. I don't know if the Bears won or not, but like I said, I don't really even care anymore about the Bears and that crap. The Bears won 14-9. Whatever. Hey, it's all good. But at least we're not going to play the Rams in the first round, and we're not playing the Bears. We're either going to play Minnesota, Dallas, or whoever gets the number 6 seed other than the Vikings. And I don't even know the playoff race yet, and there ain't that many teams left. The NFC's not set in stone. I know the Panthers got eliminated. So there's not really too many players left, and there's not really too many teams. But I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's down to the last wire. If this freaking thing wants to load. All right. There's only one team left in the race. Okay. Saints are 13-2, number 1. Rams 12-3. Bears 11-4. Cowboys 9-6. They clinched. Seahawks are 8-6. Vikings 8-6-1. There's only one team that can get in, other than Seahawks, Vikings. The Eagles are 8-7. They're still alive. I believe they lost today. Well, Seahawks haven't played yet, so I'm guessing they play tonight. Because I don't think I've seen this. I think the Seahawks play tonight. Or did they play? Oh, did they play yesterday? Oh, no, they're playing right now. Okay, Kansas City's winning 10-7. All right, Seattle's playing right now. So it's either going to be Seahawks, Vikings, or Eagles, probably. I mean, we get the lowest seed. So whoever the number 1 seed always gets the lowest seed. So whoever, the Bears can still get the 2nd seed. They can. Because the Bears beat the Rams. So if the Rams lose next week and the Bears win, they get number 2. Or here, if the Rams and Bears tie with the same record, Bears hold a tiebreaker. So, it's all good. But yeah, we got it on. We ready? Super Bowl. Dallas plays I thought they played the Eagles. I could be wrong. Who the hell does Dallas play next week? Oh, they play the Giants next week. Yeah, they're probably going to win. Dallas will probably rest their starters because I don't see what the hell they got to play for because they already in. What the hell? No, they are. I was on a chat today on YouTube today, and this guy's like, Seattle's way better than the Saints. He's a Seahawks fan. He's like, the Saints ain't done nothing this year. And I go, what the hell are you watching? Seattle may not even make the playoffs. The Saints clinched the playoff berth a week or 2 ago. What the hell? What are you watching? At the time we were 12-2. Like 12-2 versus what? 8-6. I'm pretty sure 12 is higher than 8. Just looking at the ratio here. We got number 1 seed. Seattle man didn't even make the damn playoffs. Personally, I hope Seattle chokes, and I hope the Eagles get in, and I hope the Saints play the Eagles so we can beat the NFC Super Bowl champions from last year, and once and for all, shut up these damn NFC pundits. I want the Cowboys. I want the Eagles. And if we get in the Super Bowl, I don't care who the hell it is. We get play the Patriots. Patriots ain't getting the Super Bowl. I don't. People keep. I don't know why they keep. Chiefs ain't getting the Super Bowl either. Or the Texans. I mean, it's gonna be a team that you don't think of. I don't know. It's gonna be a 4th or 5th seed. It's gonna be somebody you're not thinking of. It's just good teams just lose. They don't get there. It might be the Texans. Personally, I'd like to see the Texans get in. They've never been to a Super Bowl before. I thought the Ravens got eliminated. Or maybe they didn't. I thought they were eliminated. Yeah, I forgot about the Chargers. Yeah, they suck too. They're terrible. Chargers playing a crappy division other than Kansas City. I don't know. Well, no, Steelers lost because Steelers are outside looking in. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I don't have the playoff picture up anymore. I took it down. Let me put it back up because I took it off. Because it had the AFC. It had the AFC on one side. It had the NFC on the other side. All right. Chiefs are 11-3. Pats 10-5. Texans 10-5. Ravens 9-6. Wild card. Chargers 11-4. Colts 9-6. Titans are 9-6 looking in. On the outside, Steelers 8-6-1. Everybody else is eliminated. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, the playoffs are just about locked up. So, but hey, who knows who the Steelers are playing next week? You never know. Steelers were stupid for going for that fake punt on 4th down. They should have punted it. That's how stupid they are. The Steelers cost themselves the game. Because the way we were playing, they had all the momentum. When Craig Robinson, and here's another one, why is Craig Robinson not starting games? Period. Why is he only on special teams? They're saying AJ Klein's having the best year of his career. I think I picked the Saints to go like 12-4, 13-3. I really did. I mean, you go back and watch the early videos. I'm pretty sure I did. Hey, finders, keepers. I'm pretty sure, that I did. I picked them. So, like I said, a win is a win. I only got 4 likes on this video. How come I got 25 people at one point watching 4 likes? I don't care who the hell's talking. If I see a headline where it says Saints win, I'm liking it. I don't care what it. I don't care about it. I go like, ding, click. The Saints always have a hard schedule. We're gonna have a hard schedule next year because it's based on how you did last year. Next year I forget who we play, what division we play. It's gonna be it rotates every 4 years. That's right. Good job, finders keepers. Even though you had that Broncos sheet on your background, of course, that's why the Seahawks are trash. But we don't play the Seahawks this year anyway, so I don't even know why we're talking about Seattle. Saints are going to the Gravy Bowl. No, Saints are going to the Super Bowl. Atlanta's going to the outhouse. Tampa Bay's going to clean the toilet bowl, and I don't know what the hell Carolina's going to do. Carolina can build the Orange Bowl. I don't know. There's only so many toilets that can go around. Yep. One always plays the lowest seeds. That's what I'm saying. We're either going to play. There's only 3 teams we can play. It's either going to be the Cowboys, the Vikings, or the Eagles. That's the only teams we can play. My money, I want the Cowgirls. They can't beat us at home. They can't. Jerry World can't cheat. He can't bribe the referees. He can't do it in New Orleans. That's the only we should have never lost that game. There was so many bullshit calls. We should have never lost that game. So, should have never lost that game. We should have definitely won. Finders keepers, did you pick all your mods? Because I didn't watch the end of that video because I went to take a shower, so I missed the end part of that video. You know what? I can say we want to play the Cowgirls till I'm blue in the face. So whatever. The last 2 weeks, I was holding on WWL radio for 3 hours in a row. I was like the first caller, and they never put me on the air. 2 in a row. So what I did last night is I called up and I said, hey, y'all gonna put me on a freaking air this time? I should do that right now. I should get on the phone. I should go, hey, you gonna put me on the air, you freaking morons? I probably wouldn't get in anyway. They even cut off Tony from Australia, for Christ's sakes. That dude gets in all the time. When Buddy D was alive, I was always on Buddy D's show on the radio. I got the tapes to prove it. I just got to find them, and then I'll play them on the channel one time. We're talking draft. Of course, I can't do Buddy D's voice. They've been playing the Buddy D River Parish Disposal on the radio all this year for the 300th anniversary. Well, today, they started playing the Hokey Gajan commercial, remembering Buddy D. So, I don't care who we play. We'll beat them all. We already beat the Eagles. I don't care about the Cowgirls. We'll beat them. We don't have a good history with Seattle. Not lately. Especially not in the playoffs. If there's one team I want to avoid, it's Seattle. But I'm confident we can beat them. We don't have the mojo's always wrong when we play Seattle. Granted, we played in Seattle, but I just don't want to deal with Russell Wilson running around like a little pansy instead of throwing a football. Whoops, I'm going to go down the field. Because Cam Newton ran all over us because Cam Newton has no offense and he sucks. Cam Newton is a Barney pimp. And I'll explain this in detail. If y'all saw a few weeks ago, whenever the hell it was, he had a purple suit with the hat on, and he was like, I'm like, that's a Barney pimp. It's exactly. He's basically a clown. Cam Newton's like, I mean, that dude is sexist. He's just, I don't know. He's crazy. I was so happy. I went on my Twitter. I was like, I can't believe that Cam Newton got shut down. That's how much faith. 1 second after the Panthers got eliminated. No, Cam Newton, you're not playing anymore. No, we need you for next year so we can lose again and not make the playoffs again next year. They're going to give this guy, Bob Johnson, whatever the hell his name is, I want the Cowgirls too, because let me tell you something. I'm pissed off about the Marcus Ware, the bullshit he pulled against our quarterback, and I'm pissed off about all those comments they made. They made all those comments against us. We'll see. It doesn't matter. They actually have to get in the playoffs, number one. They actually have to win their playoff game to face us. So that's 2-3 weeks down the road, about 2.5 weeks down the road. I think the playoffs for us will start on like January 13th or 14th. It's always, So you got 20 days practically almost between now and of course you got week 17. So, it's all good. I've heard that, Lionel, I've heard that a lot about the Bears. And Good Morning Football was saying a few weeks ago that the Bears can give the Saints problems because of their defense. We have the best offensive line in NFL. We can block Khalil Mack and whatever the other guys' names are. I'm not worried about Khalil Mack. I have the Bears defense. I've had the Bears defense on my fantasy team all year, and they've actually done mostly good. I think they got like 10 points. They start off at 10. I think they got 10 or 12 today. They got 8. 8 out of a possible 10. So, and I won my consolation round again. Well, I will next week. So, I'm going to finish like 10-5 overall because I missed the playoffs by 1 game. 8-5 record. I missed the playoffs. And I was 6th place out of 10. 6th place out of 10 with an 8-5 record. That's how many good teams was in my league this year. I played in the league one time where I was 6-7. 6-7. 4th place, and I beat the number 2 team, and I beat my friend who was number 1 team. He was undefeated. And I beat him because Peyton Manning in his last official football game fumbled and lost. And I won by 1 point. He was undefeated the entire season. He beat me twice. He was livid that he lost. He was like, I was going to go undefeated, you asshole. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I took a picture of him. I took a picture of the thing on my other phone. So hilarious. I still have the picture somewhere. Like 1 point. Oh, yeah. No, Ginn played good today. I think he had 3-4 catches. That 3rd and 20 play. That won us the game right there. Because without that catch, I don't think we would have won. I don't think. I mean, with Breeze, we have anything's possible. But it just brings to my whole point. I don't like the whole sitting down crap. I don't like all that stuff. So I never liked all that stuff. I'd rather we play and play hard. Play hard for the greatest. So, it's all good. It's all good. My friend was texting me something. I don't know what he was texting me. I gotta check that out later. But yeah, I tell you what though. Okay, Michael Thomas, 11 receptions, 109 yards. Alvin Kamara wore a ski mask after the game. There's a lot of fraudulence out there, so we got to let them boys know who the real ski mask shorties are. And Antonio Brown with the whole bikes up mocking Teddy Bridgewater, and Antonio Brown's trash. Everybody knows that shit. You know, he's just, he ain't nothing. He's total trash. So I gotta watch all the later. But we got it. We got everything into motion. Number 1 seed vibes. Number 1 seed, baby. Okay, I do this on my Twitter thingamajig. Boom. Michael Thomas is the man. Let's see what's all that stuff. Boom. Kamara is a good football player. 11 touches, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a win. Kamara is the man with the plan. Kay Adams tweeted, "There's no place like Dome." I'm telling you, Kay Adams got the 3 vibes. She's hot, and she loves the Saints. Even though she admits she's a Bears fan because she grew up in Chicago. But she's pretty awesome. One game at a time. That's what I'm talking about. So we got everything going. Number 1 seed. We got everything. We're in the driver's seat. We ain't going to have this Minnesota Miracle bullshit happen on us. We are in the driver's seat. So we got everything going on. Number 1 seed. Yeah, how sweet it is. Sean Payton's like, obviously shoot an exciting win. Well, you know. Tron Armstead said he aggravated his pectoral injury today. He managed to come back in the game, but he sat at the end because he didn't want to be a liability. Well, shit, you got 2.5 weeks to sit down, buddy. You don't have to do anything. You know, I don't want the injured players playing, obviously. So it's all good. It's all good. I don't know what's his name thing, but let's see. Bikes up. That's Teddy Bridgewater's slogan. I still don't get this whole chopper style crap, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I bring back the old school, none of this other crap. I don't think we needed Teron Armstead to play. No, I know what they do. WDSU last week went on Twitter and stole a bunch of people's Twitter accounts. And of course, they can use your footage without whatever. Because there's one girl I follow on Twitter, and she was doing the chopper style. Well, WDSU took it and put it on her network. They don't ask. You know, they ever stole my videos, I'd sue them. Because that's copyright infringement. I'd say, you got to pay me for my videos. I'd take them to court. There's no way. There's no way in hell they'd be taking. They ever took excerpts of me on here to put on their freaking video, I'd sue them. I'd say, nope, you need to pay me for that. You know, unless I make an ass out of myself, it's fine. Who dat? We dat? To dat? Dat. Kirkwood ain't done crap lately. I mean, last week he did crap. He dropped a pass today. I don't know what the hell he did today. They always steal our crap, just like all these other teams stole our freaking defense pose. The Saints started that pose. You know? That's what I'm saying. Why the hell is Kirkwood? I don't know. Kirkwood's good one week, next week he sucks. I don't know. Maybe the Saints will sign Brandon Marshall back, but they're not going to play him. Oh, by the way, I was going through my cards last week, and I just happened to find a Brandon Marshall rookie card. You flip it on the back? I got to put it in a sleeve. It's Upper Deck rookie card. And It's not an official rookie card because this is like 2010, but Brandon Marshall was a rookie in 2006. But it's like an actual kind of, it's pretty cool, sweet card. I forgot I even had it. So I got to put it in the sleeve. So maybe I can, I don't like mail. Adrian Peterson, I had a rookie card. That bastard wouldn't even sign it. So, screw him. He's a pain in the ass. No, he's talking about Zach Line, I think. Oh, you talking about the offensive line. Sean Payton actually said a few days ago the NFL if the NFL is so worried about player safety, they should raise the limit from 46 to 53. In Madden, the NFL limit's 55. 46 players aren't that much because last week we were down to no backups. And Sean Payton was joking. They asked him, who are you going to put in if someone else would get hurt? And he goes, probably Taysom. I know what I'm doing, but I'm not the coach. So, Breeze is the master. Breeze is the GOAT. Greatest quarterback in NFL history. I don't care. Hands down. I got somebody on my regular account who's a Dolphins fan who keeps telling me that Dan Marino is the greatest quarterback of all time. And I got to laugh about this because Dan Marino was a hell of a quarterback. Was he the greatest? No. He just happened to throw for 61,000 yards when people wasn't throwing for touchdowns. I don't want to get rid of Kirkwood, but we had Brandon Marshall on our roster for an entire month and we didn't play him. I guarantee you the Saints sign Brandon Marshall again, he's not even playing. It's basically sign Brandon Marshall and get him that Super Bowl ring. Charity case. Think about it. Think about this for a minute. I had to move my mattress. But think about this. It's like we needed wide receiver depth. And, I don't think the Saints would have started Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant would have sat on the bench. I mean, hell. They're talking about we're going to re-sign Dez Bryant. You could re-sign, you could sign Jerry Rice for all I care. If you don't play him, what's the point of signing him? I mean, hell, Brandon Coleman's been sitting out there the entire year. I don't even think he played. Let's go get him. He knows the Saints offense. He's a hell of a player. Let's go get his ass. I don't think he's injured anymore. And I'm pretty sure no one played him. He didn't sign with anyone. Let's go get his ass. I don't want to play Seattle. I have bad vibes against Seattle. I do not want to play Seattle because I don't think we can stop Russell Wilson running around like a jackass. We couldn't stop Cam Newton running around. He got 100 yards against us. How the hell are we going to stop Russell Wilson? Even though we beat the crap out of Cam Newton, but still, we broke Cam Newton's shoulder. Thank you very much. We got to applaud that. We put Cam Newton out of commission. Finally, the Saints should all get bonuses for that. Oh, wait, they did. Wait, we shouldn't say the word bonus because then Roger Goodell will hear that and he go, oh, Saints are eliminated from the playoffs. He'll try to screw us on that shit. Yeah, we did pretty good. We did pretty good there. So, I mean, hell. Tron Armstead, after aggravating pectoral injury, hopes to return for playoffs. Salty Eagles fans. Look at the Saints stealing from the Eagles. Salty Eagles fans after getting more info. Who cares if the Saints did it first? Them Eagles suck. I want to play the Eagles in the playoffs so we can kick their ass. And I still find this kind of funny. The Saints punter was celebrating. Y'all didn't get the first down. He's like, we got it. Yeah, we get it. No, you didn't do it. You got your ass handed to you. We's be the champion. We's be the champion. No time for lose. Oscar Saints gonna win the championship. Antonio Brown, when you throw 99% of your passes to one guy and you catch 98 of it, of course you're going to be the best. That's all Roethlisberger has is Antonio Brown. Who the hell else is he going to throw to? That Juju guy, the Juju guy, Juju Bean, whatever the hell his name is, he's the one that fumbled the ball. Juju Bean needs Stickum. That ought to bring back Stickum. Julio who? Why are we talking about? Are we talking about Julio Jones? Why the hell are we talking about that retard? I don't want to be talking about him. He sucks. He's terrible. Odell Beckham. I wish the Saints had him. God, we need to get Odell. We need to get Odell Beckham on this team. Can you imagine Odell Beckham as number 2 or number 1? You put Michael Thomas on the right side. You put Odell Beckham on the left side, and then somehow put Jarvis Landry in the middle. Jesus Christ, that'd be the greatest. We would never lose a game. I don't know how the hell. I don't know how the hell the Saints let all LSU talent just disappear. If you draft LSU, you win a Super Bowl every year. Nope. Julio Jones is not the greatest in anything. He's terrible. He's trash. If he was so great, then why did it take him to week 13 to get a goddamn touchdown? I mean, granted, he has a shitty quarterback, but I'd pick anybody over Julio Jones. Good Lord. I'd probably pick Jerry Rice over Julio Jones, and Jerry Rice ain't played in 15 years. So, and I hate Jerry Rice. I have him banned on all social media because I can't stand him. Him and Joe Montana. Joe Montana's an ass because Joe Montana don't sign autographs. People go up to him, hey, you Joe Montana? He goes, no. He walks away. When Joe Montana's son played for Tulane a few years ago, and I went to a Tulane game, he was sitting right across from me. Because I was sitting on the visitor's side because I had free tickets because I worked at Academy and they bought all the visitor side. So we were sitting on the visitor side. It was like me, about 5, 6 of my friends. We look over to the right. I mean, we look over to the left. There's nobody. We look over to the right. I see 2 people. It's Joe Montana and his wife. Sitting in the Superdome. That's when Nick Montana was Tulane. The last year before they built Yeoman Stadium. I walked right up to him and I said, hey, Joe Montana. He goes, no, that's not me. I'm like, yeah, I know that's you. I said, I know that's you. How do I know that's you? Because you cheated. Every time you played the Saints, you pulled the old cheat card out. You know, of course he knows the Superdome because that's where they won a Super Bowl at. But, no, I went and asked him for his autograph. He's like, I'm not Joe Montana. I'm like, dude, I know who you are. I'm not fucking stupid. He's like, no, I'm really not Joe Montana. I have no idea who that is. I'm like, all right, well, you are stupid then. I pretty much know who the hell you are. I'm not a fucking moron. I'm like, we'll see. You know. But yeah, Joe Montana does that. He don't sign people autographs. He don't do shit anymore. Fan color. He turned a little kid down. A little kid, like 7 or 8 years old, was like, can you sign blah, blah, blah? Joe's like, I'm not Joe Montana. I don't sign stuff. Okay. So, Julio sucks with or without a toilet bowl. Probably Julio Jones would do the best work on his knees, scrubbing a toilet bowl or doing other things, whatever you're doing. I don't. But yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But yep. To the left, to the right, to the middle, to the side. I thought I'd have a lot more people on than I did. I probably shouldn't have waited 20 minutes because I went to take a shower. But yeah, we got this on lockdown. I got to wait until Who Dat Discussion does his podcast. D. Capri was absent last week, but then I found out she moved into a new house. So that's probably why she was absent. She's probably got her video up by now. You know, I'll watch hers, whatever. Oh, yeah, he's on the Julio Jones is on the wrong team. Why the hell are we talking about Julio Jones? I don't like Julio Jones. He sucks. He's trash. I don't like talking about the Falcons. They suck ass. Ash Jones. He's trash. Period. You know. He is the crap de la crap of wide receivers. You know. Alvin Kamara asked how hard it will be for a team to come to the Superdome and beat the Saints. Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know how they're going to do that. That's hard. And it's on YouTube. It's click the thing. I don't get copyright though. But Saints trends. Antonio Brown, Michael Thomas, the Browns, Super Bowl, Kamara, Sean Payton, Breeze, Steelers, Saints. It should be Drew Brees is a fucking god. Period. End of story. That's your 10 trends on Twitter. Or a GOAT. The Falcons are our number one enemy. Then the Panthers and then the Bucks. Hated rival. Because the Falcons came into the NFL in 1966. We came in 66, but we didn't play till 67. The Falcons are 1 year older than us. So, you know. They're going to find a way to screw Drew Brees. They're going to find a way to screw him. I mean, the media votes for this shit, and the media doesn't like Brees. They're going to suck Mahomes, and they're going to suck on Goff. Watch. They vote for, but you see, they vote for this stuff at the end of the regular season. You know, so you play the entire playoffs and the vote's already in. The media are the ones who vote for the MVP. It's like I think the ratio is something like 30% players, 30% media, and 30% coaches or some shit like that. I don't know. But, I mean, you put in the amount of coaches who hate us and you put the amount of players that hate on us, and then you put on top the media that fucking – look, you flip on the media. Does anybody pick us? No. There's only a couple – Kay Adams is the only one that ever picks the Saints because she loves them. And I thought she was really – she's a diehard fan, but she came out – she grew up in Chicago, so she does root for the Bears. But she said her number 2 team is the Saints. So – if the Saints play the Bears, I don't know. She'd root against us, but she's the only one that I can think of that reps the Saints. You got Max Kellerman out there saying Drew Brees ain't a Hall of Fame quarterback. What the fuck's wrong with this idiot? Drew Brees isn't even in my top 15. Then you got Ryan Clark, who went to LSU, who came from Marrero, who's a Louisiana boy, specifically saying the Rams are better than the Saints. Week after week. Get Jared Goff as the MVP week after week. Drew Brees should have won like 3 MVPs. Cam Newton did nothing. Matt Ryan did nothing. You know what a lot of people are calling it? Drew Brees should win the MVP, which is the equivalent to the, you know how to get the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Oscars or the Emmys? People are saying, a lot of the media is saying, well, you know, we'll give Drew Brees this one because it's basically his entire career. He should have won an MVP in 2009, and he should have won an MVP in 2011. And he probably should have won it in 2006, 2007. Probably. So that's 3 right there. This morning I went on a site and they had Drew Brees 3rd. They had Mahomes, and then they had Todd Gurley. They had a Drew Brees. In the beginning of the year, Todd Gurley played well. He played awesome, lights out. I don't know what the hell he did the last 2 games. Mahomes has got 45 touchdown passes and whatever he did tonight. So Mahomes is going to have over 50 touchdowns. And Brees is only going to have like 30 or 32 or something like that. So Mahomes has got 4,800 yards and 50 touchdowns. They're going to give it to Mahomes. I would be surprised and shocked if they don't. They're going to rig it. It's usually it's the best team on the best player on the best team. But they'll find a way to rig it. I guarantee you they'll find a way to rig it because they don't like us. They never did. They never will. Patrick Mahomes stats: 66.8 completion, 4,827 yards, 45 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. At 23, they're going to give it to him. Plus whatever he did tonight. They're going to rig it. They're going to give it to him. Does he deserve it? He played. That's a hell of a season. He should win this year. 45 touchdowns and 12 interceptions with 4,800 passing yards and 66 completion percentage isn't bad. That's actually pretty good. However, when you got Drew Brees, who set the completion record 4 out of the last 5 years, and the record's like 72%, he's throwing for 78% this year. And the only reason why Brees don't have the stats is because we're a running team 95% of the time. Brees passes when he has to. So, I mean, yeah, maybe. They might. You never know. They might do that. I mean, who knows? The world is mysterious in all its glory and stuff. But they will find a way to screw us. I mean, they generally do. So, and, but looking at this, Will Lutz had 26 consecutive field goals before they blocked the 50-yarder. He broke Morton Anderson's Saints record there. I don't know. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but, best punter, best kicker, best quarterback, best everything. I mean, we got it all. We got it all. The road to the Super Bowl comes to the Saints. And they can't take it away. They'll try. They can't. I think Sean Payton's pretty much ran every play Jesus can think of. I'm sure he'll find some plays because the NFL is all about parity. They see another team running a play, they're gonna run it. It happens. Saints and Panthers borrowed a play from the Browns, and they both fumbled on those plays. So it happens. If we run any more, Drew Brees ain't gonna have any passes. I mean, hell. Morstead should have been in. Lutz should have been in. Kamara should have definitely been in. I don't know how the hell did the Saints only get 5 Pro Bowls and the Chargers get 8? I can't even name 8 players on the Chargers roster. The Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Rams all got more than the Saints. But that's okay. That's fine. Backups and stuff, people don't want to go. The Saints will probably they got like 2 alternates, 3 alternates. No, I think they had 6 alternates. But that's fine. Because it's either in Hawaii or Orlando. I liked it when it was in the Hula Bowl in Hawaii, Aloha Stadium. But that's fine. Because the Saints aren't going to the Pro Bowl. Because we're going to be busy in the Super Bowl. So, good luck. Give it to Cam Newton. Let him fucking play the Pro Bowl. Who cares? The Pro Bowl is meaningless anyway. It doesn't matter. The Pro Bowl is just like, it's basically flag football. You can't blitz. You can't do anything. You can't rush. You can't do anything. It's basically flag football. Well, we did a reverse. Tommy Lee Lewis fucked that shit up last week. So it is crazy. Oh, look at this crap. Mike Tomlin. Okay. Mike Tomlin says, I'm not here to evaluate the officiating. I'll let those guys evaluate themselves in the appropriate matter. I'm here to talk about what we did today and what we did not do. The officiating did not determine the outcome of the game. Well, of course it didn't. Steelers suck. We all know that. At least Mike Tomlin's good enough. Of course, they have to say that because if he says anything else, they'll get, whatever. Oh, look at this bullshit. Former NFL referee Gene Statori says the initial defensive pass interference call on Steelers cornerback Joe Hayden was unwarranted. Even though Joe Hayden had a hand on the receiver prior to the ball being there, he should not have been penalized for pass interference. This contact did not affect the receiver and is not severe enough and therefore should have never happened. What the hell is this prick again? The Kamara one was sort of a phantom call, but hey, whatever. I mean, I don't care. Yeah, he did prevent him, but still, they're going to cheat. Ex-referees. I mean, he must be on the NFL's payroll still, apparently. I don't know. He said that on Twitter. I was just reading that off of Twitter. Jeff Duncan posted it from his official Tweety Bird thingamajig. So, It is what it is. I'm getting very hungry. I'm probably going to wrap up this stream in a minute or two. Usually I go 2-3 hours. Sometimes I do, but I'm getting really hungry. And I don't really care about eating on here, but I can't talk and eat at the same time. Plus I want to see if other streams are on so I can watch those. And being at Sunday night, I can listen to the rest of the post game and see what's what. So, yeah, Peter, we got this going on. If y'all go on my Field Guy 316 account, y'all follow me there. I may pop back on in a couple hours. Who knows? I forget a lot of things, But yeah, I'm hungry. I gotta go eat something. I may go walk down to Wally World and get me a celebratory pizza or some shit like that. Yeah, Deion Sanders. No, well, yeah, media guy. Yeah, that's right. Deion Sanders of all people, who was a Falcon. Yeah, you're still here, Seal. That's fine. I'm just hungry. I'm getting ready to wrap up the stream because I'm hungry. I want to go eat. So, I may be on another few hours on my other channel. But then, that way I talk about whatever I want. But if y'all know any Saints fans on YouTube, get us to, like the page and fieldguy316@gmail.com. If anybody wants to throw PayPal, you don't have to, but hey, in this time of need, everything goes. And it goes to a good cause. It goes to like something. It goes to me getting food so I don't die. That could be a good cause right there, right? I don't know. Crazy. Yeah, the media sucks. Most of them do. Kay Adams is pretty hot. You got to give credit for that. All these medias always have one woman, but she's a Saints fan, so she's cool. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up so I can go get something to eat. So Saints win. We're awesome. Yeah, she's a hot Saints supporter too. She's from Chicago. Her number one team is the Bears. She already said that, but she's always pro Saints. She loves the Saints. She tweeted home don't field advantage a couple hours ago. So she knows what's up. She follows me on Twitter, by the way. She knows I'm awesome. So I didn't even have to ask her. I tweeted out something and I tagged her in it. So I guess that's sort of asking, but I didn't ask. She follows me on my regular account and on my Saints account. I watch the show every day. So every day that she's on, Monday through Friday. Most guys probably do watch it because football and her, hey, it's 50-50. Because you really want to stare at the other three guys? No, I don't. Nate Burleson has no idea what he's talking about. That Peter guy looks at the ceiling. He's still blowing the Rams. And the other guy's like, why am I here? I don't have a team. What's going on? I mean, Larry, Curly, and Mo, and then you got Kay Adams, who's hot as hell, sitting in the middle, going, "What the fuck is wrong with these morons?" She don't come out and say it, but her body language is like, "What the fuck is wrong?" And you ever notice that Nate Burleson, Kay Adams is sitting here, and Nate Burleson always goes a little closer. Basically, I'm like, is he humping her or something? What the fuck's going on? Dude, get away from her. Come on now. She ain't your type. Leave our Saints fans alone. Go get a Vikings fan or Panthers fan or something. Leave our Saints women alone. Yeah, I didn't hear about that one, but Andrew Luck's a good quarterback. He's got that Twitter account where it's like he thinks he's the general. That's a pretty good one, or colonel. But yeah. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm wrap this up. I appreciate y'all watching. I gotta go get me something to eat. I may come back on in a few hours on my regular account. It's all good. So once again, your final score is Saints 573, the Steelers -18. Or 31-28, whatever it is. So all right, y'all have fun. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Get them any Saints fans you can over here. It's all good. So, who dat? Who dat? Who dat said they're going to beat them Saints? Go Saints. Yeehaw!